Down. Joy is in an interesting position, right? Because again, it's a great way to kind of flex out on
I
your
hope
opponents,
I
or
can do
so
this
well, flex out
and
two
not
roles
end up
only,
getting
not three,
copyrighted.
not that S tier.
I really
But
hope.
look, actually Joy is one of those picks that can be used at the jungle and also on the XP lane. So, and actually both players at Team SMG have proven that they can use Joy in multiple places. But what's really interesting for me is the Valentina pick, because whenever you see a Valentina, you always know that the other team, the opponent team, in this case it's SMG, cannot use certain heroes such as the Atlas, or let's say one of those heroes that you are afraid to have their ultimate stolen from them. Having the Tresla with the penalties, I
First
think
pick
that's
में
pretty
Joy
much,
आने रहा है ऐसा.
let's say, a classical draft so far.
I think things are going exactly how we
केही
expected.
सुन्दैन रहेछ यार तर मैले
At the very least,
साउन्डहरु
right,
नै.
we
अच्छा.
are seeing some familiarity banning up the farmers,
So
picking up
annoying.
the Valentina. You know, some very common tactics that we see from a lot of these teams, but that opens up a lot of big picks. It's going to be the
Cause
Matilda and
I'm
the Arlet locked in.
getting
Okay, to be
pretty
fair,
fucking tired.
Fireflux actually allowed for these ults to
Joy,
be open, and they
Matilda,
picked up the insurance
Arlott.
policy. They put the Valentina
Does
in
it
Rose's
Terry's Lara
hands,
Valentina
allowing him
Lisa?
to pick and choose. I want the final slash. I want the soaring eagle circling.
Well, it's so hard actually to kinda, let's say, bet on that and leave the other team
Wow,
play with
Brody.
whatever they want just by having the Valentina. So I kinda cannot agree with Team Fireflux, but again, we can agree to disagree. They have their own
Interesting.
mindset. They have Van Golsef to tell them what to do and what to pick. But the Brody here, I think that they will continue pressuring on that gold lane.
I think, you know, a lot of it. Team
Khalid
SMG's
पनि ban हान्न
ability
थालेछ
comes
यार.
down to their
Khalid is
individual
actually so
winners and
good
how
that
well
it
they
needs to be
actually perform,
banned.
whether it be
Wow.
in Smooth or whether it be in Sasa. But in this particular case, Fireflux is leaning in on making sure that the Kage is not going to be comfortable. They
कि
ban
एनिमीले
off-
लाइक
Team SMG banning
खलिद
out the
खेल्ने राम्रो
Lancelot,
प्लेयर
while
भएर मात्र
Fireflux is
ब्यान हाने
taking
यहाँ
away the Lilia.
Yep, first phase they attacked Sasa, and now they're attacking Smooth, and then back to Sasa, rather Stormy. Now,
It's time to
something to note.
say goodbye.
what's gonna happen when we go
'Cause
to
I'm
pick TNZ's
getting
hero,
pretty
formerly known as
fucking
Kyura, if you guys were
tired.
watching MSC? Because they attacked the Lancelot.
Dude,
There's so
your
many
player हो
choices
कि
left. Are they forcing him into
कोच हो कि
a,
के हो यार? Why
utility jungler?
why
Are
is
they
bro
forcing him
wearing a
into
suit and everything?
the Nolan? Because Nolan's
पुरै
still out there.
suited booted छ
Nolan
त
is
के
still
हुँदैछ?
out there. I agree with you, but I mean,
Wow,
considering everything that's put
Lilia,
into play, we might have something else come on the
Faramis,
table.
Wen
Hey,
Wen,
fun fact,
Bruno.
Rain of Stars, Rosa posed a 100% win rate on Novaria in
Rosa
5
posed
games
100%
at
win rate
MSC
as
Season
Novaria in
2,
5
and,
games
oh,
at
finally, we do get to see the
MTC
Nolan ban.
Season 2.
Yeah,
रे.
and as I told you, after taking the marksman or the gold laner generally at Team Fireflux, they will continue pressuring
Did
Sasa
they
a
ban
little bit,
Nova?
but
Nah.
here comes the funny
Valen
part for
pick
me. There's a
गरेछ तर
lot of
पनि.
picks that are still
Weird.
there. They can be used for the team, for the side of Team SMG. They haven't yet chosen the marksman, but the Beatrix is there, and there's a lot of other picks for Team
भ्यालेन्टले
SMG.
अल्ट
So,
कपी गर्नलाई कोही
so far,
छैन
I would
जस्तो लाग्छ
say
तर खासै.
that the early
Arlott
phase
maybe,
of the
है.
draft, I kind of lean towards Team SMG.
I think I can
Tilda
agree with
पनि
that
ठिकै हुन्छ होला,
well,
but
but it's highly
not
dependent
really
on which
that
side of the map
great.
it's going to be played around. And I feel with Fireflux, they're considering where their bans are, I think they're going to be, again, playing towards the gold side. Baxia gets locked in, so that answers your question. They're not going to go for the assassin. They want that utility jungle, and more so, they want to maintain their tempo against Team
Baxia?
SMG.
So
Wow.
that means the roamer might also make a difference here for Fireflux. They need someone
Baxia
who's very
jungle, I
proactive.
guess.
They need someone who can
Yinarko.
go toe to toe or at least run by TNZ's side. They want someone to go
Maybe
up
it's
to speed with him,
time
and
to
instead of
say
going
goodbye.
right,
Cause
you
I'm
don't want to leave the box
getting
hanging.
pretty
That's
fucking
true. That's
tired.
also true. I'm thinking like along the lines of maybe even Angela if we're really, really like
Ah, yes,
forcing
they
it
can.
out,
Where
right?
you're always there.
Exactly. But then again, Team SMG, they could pick it up on this side, but I'm not sure about the lane priorities at this point.
Well, having a Baxia on the side of Team Fireflux actually gives them that flexibility, but look at Team
Angela.
SMG, they will just
Tricks.
have one of, like, both these,
Wow.
let's say, supports in the mid lane. Maybe mostly it's going to be
Angela,
Angela,
Matilda,
but going back to my
Vijay.
point talking about Tenzi
Damn.
or Tainzi with his
Support
Baxia, I think
meta
that
for real.
he have proven so
Hilda,
many
what the fuck?
times that Team Fireflux, he can be the sole Reaper, I would call him, for Team Fireflux. He always goes in, with a
That's
fast
weird.
with a fast rotation.
I was expecting Florin यार
how do you
कहाँबाट
see the
हिल्दा
Angela
लिदिरा
comment? It's like you're from MPL Malaysia or
Jeez.
something.
It's crazy. It feels like the MY in my heart is the same as the MY on stage. If you look at the
Audience
audience prediction,
prediction.
thank goodness, because apparently here in Malaysia
मैले नि
itself,
bet
we have a
हालेको छ सर
population
यिनीहरूकोमा
of nearly 150%.
People flew
I
in.
think
People flew in
For the wildcard, they're still there apparently.
just to send in their votes. But look, the rest of the world is still
I'm not
believing.
wrong.
I mean, there's still parts that still believe in Fireflux, especially from the EECA.
Maybe
It's good that they
it's
have that
time
support, but
to
honestly,
say
I'm ready to
goodbye,
have my expectations
'cause I'm
either be met or
getting
completely
pretty
ruined.
fucking tired.
Well, I will tell you that your expectations, if they are towards Team SMG, for them to win, they have to win the early game phase, because whenever they lose the early game phase, it's so hard for them to recover. Well, seeing the draft here, I would say that Team Fireflux have a lot of
Wow.
pressure to apply, but let's see together.
Well, with that being said,
Didn't
to go in
realize that was
towards
like a
Land
thing.
of Dawn, we have our second best
Compared
of 3 matchup
to
for the
another.
M5 World Championship between Team SMG versus Fireflux Esports. Team SMG on the blue side, Fireflux Esports on the red.
We're already seeing a little bit
Matilda.
of spice here as a Fireflux finesses
Rock like
his
we were
Hilda
gonna
into
wear
that
as a
role.
Juliana.
Apex 47 known
Hilda चाहिँ
for
यहाँ
his
Beatrix
Estus,
लाई
known for his
पिटेर
Atlas. Now picks up a hero that lives in the opponent's jungle. So something tells me a part of Fireflux actually wants to go
Oh my
fast. and
god,
this is
Hilda
the
got
right
damaged
hero,
the
right?
kill.
This is the hero
What the
we're looking
fuck?
for, someone who can run alongside TNZ's Baksha as he
Zoned
wails
out
when
of the
Nico
lethal.
at half health.
बादशाहले
Oh,
पाउने
wow.
भयो यार लिथो त
Fireflux
I
already off
guess
to a great start.
I mean, it is just level 1.
बादशाह
right?
भन्दा नि
That's what
तिनीहरूको
we should
टिमले
expect
खाएछ
inside Fireflux.
भ्यालेन्टले नै
They
खाइदिएछ
start creating advantages around in the side lanes,
Wow.
and this kind of gives us
Nice.
a rough idea that they do want to play towards that gold side. With Boxia starting on his purple, he's going to be ending up on the top side of
So
the
basically,
map. And it's
Angela
really crazy,
Mage,
right? These are potential
Matilda चाहिँ रोम रहेछ
expectations
यिनीहरूको
of
चाहिँ
items. Don't get too confused
कति
just
छिटो
yet.
लेभल
It's
4
only
पुगेको यार
20
जोय
seconds into the game.
I think
Wow.
that Avix is trying
I
so
thought
hard
Basha
to just
was gonna be
pressure,
the one
I would say the
farming
jungle area,
faster,
but
तर
so far
उल्टो
he
भएछ
cannot do that much because of the slowdown coming from the Angela and as well as the Matilda. So I would actually say that Team SMG in terms of the rotation, they have
Damn,
to
तर
push in
Hilda
that whole lane a
को
little bit because they have two supports.
roaming
so
potential
there's
is actually
nothing better
decent
than
रहेछ यार
having two
I
supports. I think that
underestimated the
these are
Hilda
actually the most banned
Wow.
supports in all the
के साह्रो
tournaments, not just
पिटेको
the
हिल्डाले त
internationals.
They usually never get slipped through, but keep
तर
trying.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Oh.
रिसेट हाने
Eagle trying to help
Harlock.
out Lord Smooth,
Wow.
committing his flicker because again, he
Hilda
ran
is
into a
basically
three-man
making
mid
everyone
rotation.
reset, yeah.
Fireflux, it's tough. And now the Turkish have
सबजनालाई
brought
रिकल
over
हान्न
first
पर्ने
score.
बनाइदिइरहेछ
Yeah,
च्याम च्याम पड्काएर यताउता रोम
We're
हान्दै
seeing that, unfortunately for Smooth, he's not level 4. He's already in a
Free
matchup
turtle?
against Alien on this Rizla top side, getting
Nice.
harassed early on, so it's difficult for
Fireflux
Sasa to actually take
Esports
trains for the time being.
ले
And
free
Nico
turtle
just
पाएछ
getting stopped
I think I
in his
put my
tracks.
coins on
Fireflux
team
targeting
SMG
their
तर
double.
Well, if you got to
If
watch
I'm
Team
not
SMG,
wrong.
you will think that they are kind of robots, but in a good way, because whenever they win the early game, whenever they have that
Team
chance, they
FF have a
continue.
significant
Alien
lead
here,
almost
down to a
got
tenth of his health.
Terizla
Yenzi to the
damn
rescue,
nice
keeping his XP laner alive, and just like that, Alien's back at it again. Let me
Terizla
get some
को
kills
life
here.
steal though,
Brave
oh my
Smite
god.
doing its job. Stormy in mid does have the heart guard, and it is off of cooldown. Didn't use it quite
1k
yet.
gold
So,
lead रहेछ
maybe now we see Team SMG
probably because of
actually,
the turtle
put
तर
up a
it's
fight.
nothing
Well, I don't know.
significant
Personally, for me, when I'm thinking about like Stormy on Angela,
एकैछिनमा
my blood
पल्टिहाल्छ
starts
यार
to
त्यो
boil
1k
because he's
gold
such a
lead त
mechanically
Wow.
gifted player. So
First
why put
pause
him on something
already.
So I wouldn't even say brain dead to a certain degree, but something that
Why so
doesn't allow
pause?
him to express the way that he plays. This
Why
was
so
the
pause?
Throws out those love waves, just pixel perfect.
Pixel
Maybe
I'm trying to
it's
help him
time
out,
to
man.
say
I mean, it's gotta be something. Like the
goodbye.
timing
Fan
obviously is
cam.
going to be good. But yes, Yasu, as you were
'Cause
wanting to
I'm
mention earlier.
Yeah,
getting
I was saying that
pretty
Team SMG,
fucking
whenever they
tired.
control the early game, I think that this what makes them go into their own comfort zone. Well, Team SMG, when they control the
Yeah,
early game,
boring
I think
stuff,
it's,
man.
I'm not gonna say easy, but it's so hard to take it away from them. And for Team Fireflux, they are used to have good trades. So far, I think they are playing. Team SMG are playing so
Everything
passively,
okay?
and I
Everything
think
okay?
they should
Wow.
actually, because they don't have that much of a front lane thing.
I thought it was just
but
like
yeah,
एउटा pause
I don't know
गरेको
actually
मान्छेलाई
what to
मात्र
say here, but
सोधेर
Team
they would
SMG,
restart
I
तर
thought they will like play a more
bro was
aggressive early
literally
game.
asking
I think
everybody
now is
I
the time.
guess
After Stormy hits level 4
Damn.
is when they get
I wonder
actually
how
go
much these
active.
people
Uh-huh.
paid
Because the
to
heart
watch
guard can actually time out or find the pickoffs
FF को
where
टेन्सन भएछ
TNZ
के
is
भएछ
not. Because again, there's that whole counteracting
Troubleshooting
Baksh's
Yeah.
mark
FF.
with the whole hard guard. You have less
1
shields,
minute
less
20
regen.
seconds.
So maybe that's where Stormy's
Bro.
mechanics can come through. Is those last minute
Restart
last
analyze
second
all
final calls. Do I go in here? No psych! I'm gonna jump into someone else.
But thinking of it, how much shield? Like, I think it's a disgusting amount of shield that Team SMG has, right?
I agree. I
Maybe
feel like
it's
if we had to
time
kind of
to
summarize what Team
say
SMG is playing, it's a
goodbye,
catch me if you can
'cause
style of
I'm
composition.
They have all the
However,
shields. That's a
fucking
scientific number. All
tired.
the shields.
all the shields, they've got the CC as well, and they also have the mobility to kind of like run circles around you, right? Like this is what we should expect
Had
from the side
even
of Team SMG.
46
Don't get me wrong,
seconds feels
this is not
like
exactly
forever,
the
yeah.
easiest comp to play,
Just
especially
slow.
considering that Fireflux likes to have that Ube kind of style. Play together, fight as a team, move as a team.
So now we're looking at when they pull the trigger. Are they waiting for Sasa? Are they waiting for Saksha? Let's see here, because right now, it's no secret. The Turkish are saying when the
Damn.
fights happen, like this now right now.
Basha
Tianzi
engaged.
coming in, forcing a fight. Apex as well. I can't believe it. It's a 2v4 and they know
Oh
it.
my God,
Sunshine
very good damage.
holding this Y bush, puts a few stacks on to
Tara,
the
minus
Kage
again, no?
as they both back off.
Yeah, unfortunately with the Joy, the early game damage may not necessarily be there. It does take a little bit of ramping up to build to that point. But in the meantime, at least for Sasa, he's on
Marksman
the
lane
Beatrix,
मा
right? And we
खसे
know
के
that
action
traditionally,
नै भएको
even
छैन
if
यार.
Beatrix is
There's
in a
basically
quote-unquote
been
losing
no
matchup,
fights
clearing
so
the wave
far.
is also an option.
And
Kind
I would
of a
actually
boring
also
game.
want to add one more point. There is a strategy called Protect the King, and that's by protecting the gold lane. I think that the gold lane at this
Valentina
moment,
र
Team
टेरिज्लाले
SMG,
एउटा
like
minion
calling
खाइरहेछ.
Sasa out
I
here,
mean jungle
is-
camp.
should be served to the best, because you have two supports,
Wow.
one of the best, if not the best supports at the current
Hilda
meta.
is
So
actually
whenever
level
there's
5, yeah.
pressure on Team SMG at the top lane, I think they have to prioritize to save
But,
Sasa and
doesn't
make
really
him farm
matter, I
even
guess.
more.
I think I agree with the sentiment there, especially with the micro rotations that
Does it
are going
even
on,
really
sending him into
matter?
mid lane, picking up that wave, and then quickly rotating to help the guiding winds from Miko to get back top.
There we
Oh.
go. Second turtle fight coming in. Circling
Ooh.
Eagle.
Wow.
Tianzi
Baxi
still able to hit the
turtle had
retribution.
it.
And now Saksha regretting everything. Running on out. Miko
तर
with the
still
guiding
1k
winds.
gold
Now
lead मात्रै
Smooth
छ यार.
Still holding on to the final
Nothing
slash.
much.
No one home.
EXP र
Catch
gold
me if you
सब
can, I'm
हानेछ.
telling you. It's difficult to kind of lock them down, but
Oh.
Uh-oh. Down
Oh,
bottom.
damn.
Sunshine barely gets
Marksman
away. but that was
1v1.
close for Sasa.
Angela
Pulling
save
Stormy
हाने.
for the Hearthguard, and the
We're
fight
like
continues.
Beatrix like.
Apex winning away.
But I
as
think
Miko
Beatrix won't
has
have
tell
to
the tale
reset,
of
so
Arlen.
that's
By getting
Good
here
for
to that
Beatrix,
5
I guess,
minutes,
somehow.
we see that there's a switch
No,
lane that happens so
Gurida
fast, but what's also so fast is
has to
Saxa.
reset.
Oh,
Beatrix
still
can manage
Apex,
with the
man,
lifesteal
is
alone.
relentless. Oh,
Beatrix trying to
interesting.
snipe
That
Trey.
stat down bottom might as well tell the story
Dude,
of how
त्यो Hilda.
Arlet
Wow.
might be what foiled by Terizla.
Yeah,
Because
it's
the stats
Hilda
are better.
actually
I mean,
proving
the
to be
stats
so
definitely are
annoying.
gonna look better
Whoa.
overall.
Oh, Miko.
He should be out of there, no problem.
Wow,
right? I mean, they're
that
not
was a
gonna
nice
back
escape,
have
yeah.
to Use the hard guard. It's about to time out in about like 4 seconds more.
I
Yep,
think
this is a stolen hard
this
guard, by the
might
way,
be the
from Rosa.
first big
And
gank
as
यहाँनिर.
early as 5 minutes, they're already pulling the Turkish Ube as Miko tries to defend.
Hildaको
Stormy's
poke
position.
is so
Apex commits the
nice
power of
तर.
wildness.
Damn.
Apex deep and
Oh.
enemy territory as Tianzi rolls in like the Autobots, forcing another flicker from Miko. And now next Stormy on
तर
the top.
Matilda
Flickering
is
on,
so
now
annoying.
gets
Wow,
hit
first
by
blood.
the Puissance. And now Miko's
Basha.
up next. Sasa
Nice.
can't do much. In comes Smooth. Can he do anything? Dashes out through. Final
Wait,
slash.
Basha
Serving
might
up
be
Tianzi,
dead
but Sasa
भनेको
does
त
not
never
have the
mind.
damage just yet.
Arlott चाहिँ
Sunshine
मर्यो.
pulls the
Damn.
trigger.
2 for
Torn
nothing
apart
trade.
memory. Smooth folded in half.
I think that Smooth came in a little bit late. He
It's
was
kinda
so
sad,
late for
bro.
the Team 5 on the other
Kinda
side.
sad.
You see that Team 5 Flux are utilizing, taking that trade down.
Goal
I
lead
think
अब 2k
the Team
भएछ
5 Flux
finally.
took more
Nothing
than
significant
what this
तर
Team
पनि.
5 was offering.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. And
Hmm.
wait, this isn't a solo kill, right? He should be okay, right?
Oh,
the
there is
DPC
not a
not
lot
gonna
there.
be able to
Nice.
save him. You were saying.
Yeah, I think that overall, the way that Firefox is playing, it's actually pretty smart, right? But keep in mind that Team SMG are quite accommodating. For
Valentina
example,
लाई
this
actually
is Stormy
Angela को नि
Flicker
already
in an awkward manner,
उठाएर
but he
काम लाग्ने
really
भयो है.
understands that it's more important
Third
to
turtle.
give that kill over to Tianzi than to give it over to someone like
तर the
Sunshine.
goal lead is gone यार.
Turtle take. Team SMG looking
Goal
to
lead
punish
kinda
Apex.
disappeared.
Not gonna happen as he dashes on through the bushes using the Hilda's passive. It's tough. Fireflux taking all the turtles.
2k मात्रै छ
Going
अझै.
ahead here, 7 minutes in.
Well, there's something that really
Fixing,
irritates
they
me
were
about
closer,
that,
तर-
and they are and that's that Team SMG are focusing with Smooth more than they are focusing with Sasa.
I think they believe
He's
that
back.
at least for Sasa, it's
He's
easier for him
back.
to clear these waves in comparison to Smooth, who's already not only having a bad matchup in that 1v1, but
SMG.
more so, his wave clear isn't as effective.
Well,
Maybe
I would agree
it's
with you.
time
But
to
again,
say
let's look at the
goodbye,
in-game equipment here. We see that
'cause I'm
we see that the
getting
Beatrix already
pretty
got the
fucking
Blade of Despair. On
tired.
the other side, there's 2 items though. Sunshine's actually doing really good.
Oh, it looks like Team SMG might be looking
Damn.
for a play here. I wonder if they knew that Rosa was in the bush. Rosa, by the way, stole the Hearth Guard, and up top,
Joy
this is
fighting
odd.
Hilda.
They planted
Oh,
Sasha
shit.
there for about 2 minutes
Bro
now.
is dead.
Smooth, gonna get taken down.
Harlot like gank under.
This is what I was talking about, right?
Nice.
It's one of those moments where you want to see Team SMG kind of thrive, but it's really difficult with this style of comp, especially if Fireflux are going to be stuck so close together.
Well, Team
2.5k goal lead by
Saba.
Sabadai.
Draft. I wasn't at the beginning at the first phase. I
Now
wasn't
it's
agreeing
kinda starting to
with
get
the draft that
significant.
Team Fireflux had, but by seeing
Lord
everything I played,
Malaya,
by seeing
30
all
seconds.
the teams pick off all their heroes and showing us the strategy, I think that Team Fireflux are actually nailing it.
Yeah, Sue. Early in the draft, you were already
Maybe
not
it's
agreeing with the
time
Turkish
to
Ube, and
say
here they're showing
goodbye.
you this is the Turkish Ube.
Why is
But
Hyper
it-
चाहिँ
I
माथि
think that
बसेर
the
Arlot
Ube
चाहिँ mid गइरहेछ?
relies on the healing though,
What is
right?
going on
Delicious. I mean,
यिनीहरूको?
they stole the heal. They did steal the Heart Guard. So
अघिदेखि
Yeah,
त्यसले
yeah.
EXP clear हानेर
They did
बसिरहेछ
have that
यार.
going for them, but at the very least, Tianzi, right? He's really taking advantage of his EXP lead. He keeps seeing Saksa
मैले
hang
मात्र
on the
त्यस्तो
upside of the
लागेको
map, so he
कि
has been coming
के
down
भएको
to
थियो.
quickly tax him, put that brass
Bro was
dance on him.
literally
But there's something I really wonder
clearing
about. When
EXP
did- when
कति
does
बेरसम्म यार.
SMG get more,
दुईटा wave त
let's say,
खाएको देखेँ होला
aggressive?
मैले.
Because 3 turtles in, Fireflux takes them all, and even with that Lord, it's so hard for them
अब
to
त
attack.
3k
I think it's a matter
goal
of
lead हुन
window.
आँट्यो
Team
झन्डै
SMG is looking
FF
for a
को.
window. So far,
Lord
they've been
हान्ने
very passive. They've been
chances.
taking trades, and it hasn't punished them as hard. But wait,
Damn.
this might be it. Alien down.
Terizlaलाई त
His
क्या
health
burst
using
हान्दै गयो.
DPZ, and TNZ
तर Joy
looking for the
used
clapback
alt.
on turn. Sunshine presses the button. Torn apart memory. Sasa going back. Oh,
Holy.
Lord Smooth with a final slash. Serve it up and
SMG
hold.
is winning the fight जस्तो लागिरहेको थियो तर
Smooth taken
they lose
down.
Arlot
Team
again.
SMG misses
Arlot
the
feeding
window.
यार थैट. 0-3-0 छ.
Slash pushing them out of Bennett's rage. A little unfortunate there. I think they could have used it as zoning.
Oh
Great
my
block.
god,
Here
Joy
we go.
diving
Kenneth
backline
Federer
दुईटा लान्छ होला अहिले त.
finds
Wow,
Rosa in the
never mind.
back, and the
Basha
Joy
too tanky.
gets its first
तर at least
actual
Valen मार्यो.
assassination in the back line there. Amazing. He's able to dash right through. The Saxonatics go wild.
Yeah, Saxa knows when to go in and how to go in, and by taking that kill, I think that this might be the first.
तर यो FF को gold lane has 2
time
kills
that we
यार.
see Team SMG actually fights.
Yeah, I mean, they are looking to get into these fights.
I
but it
wonder
can be
how much gold he
extremely
has.
difficult, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm
एक
imagining
level को
them
advantage
trying
छ.
to chase down a kill, and then all of a
Gold
sudden,
चाहिँ के
you're
छ
seeing
खै.
those Toys Poissons just get laid across the
झन्डै
floor, and
4k
here's
gold भएछ यार.
no
3.5k gold
reason.
lead रहेछ अब त.
Oh, Miko's playing with fire. Oh no.
Kenzie answers back,
छ्या.
and the rest of SMG were there. You were saying.
बाशाले
Yeah, I
अल्टी
think that
चलाइसके.
at a moment's notice, things are going to change. I think that Team SMG are only going to get proactive once we hit the
Maybe
later
it's
stages of
time
the game. For the
to
time being, I
say
think Fireflux have
goodbye.
full control.
कस्तो लर्ड
And
रिसेट
also, I
हुन
would
दिएको
say
क्या
that
यिनीहरूले.
Team Fireflux at this moment, I'm not gonna say they have a lot of gold lead, but we don't want to take this
Wow,
lead actually.
Terizlaलाई
Not looking
ग्याङ हान्नलाई
to
फेरि.
It's a slow take here. The Turkish want to dance.
Damn, this
Rosa
time
with a stolen, circling
feels
eagle,
like it's
putting
a
Eagle down to a fifth
good
of its
spot.
health. Lord here at half. Alien.
They're
hiding.
trying to
Alien
bait मात्र
pulling,
जस्तो
as
छ तर
TNZ says.
they're losing
It's
so
all
much
about not a
HP
good
क्या
take
त्यो
here.
लर्ड
They
हान्दा
reset.
हान्दै.
He's going to show himself.
Whoa, here
Damn.
we go. Concealed
Unlucky
play.
shit.
They
Oh.
spot out smooth. Flickering
Wait,
on
Arlot
out, final
more.
slash, and all but the kitchen sink.
Damn,
left to
Arlot
take down
feeding for
Smooth.
real.
And here comes
चार
the rest
चोटि
of the
मरिसक्यो
Sasha.
यार.
Gets a hard guard in. Miko says, let's go. Alien
Joy
gets
dive.
caught
Nice.
out. Damage once
Oh my
more.
god, that
Not
was a
enough.
nice
Fireflux
dive यार
retreats.
जोईको.
Not a single
तर kill
casualty.
confirm भएन छ.
Fireflux understand the only person who can kind of set up a kill for the layup is Smooth. So you take
Arlot
him out of the
feeding
equation,
strat.
You can see them just hiding away from people like Saksa, who is
Ko Morello.
currently- yes, he's catching up at EXP, but he doesn't have his third item.
What the
third
fuck?
core item to
Angela
actually
कसरी
do
मर्यो?
enough damage.
Gideon, what you're saying is Smooth is the
पाँच
ally,
भयो
the
त,
rest of them is the
81.
oop, and we've been only seeing oops.
Did I miss
Yep,
something?
It's painful. Ultimate EXP, and the only person who can kind of set up a kill for the layup is Smooth. So you take him out of the equation, and you can see them just hiding away from people like
Huh?
Sansa,
What was
who's
that
currently-
glitch yet?
Yes, he's catch up at EXP, but he doesn't have his third item.
Arlott त already
Actually
मरिरहेको थियो
deal
त.
enough damage.
How did that happen?
Magical defense. So
That was weird.
actually, they are they are totally right, because if you look at Team SMG,
Maybe I
they
missed
have
something,
a lot
but-
of magical damage there, but some players
But
of
at
Team
this
Fireflux
point,
were going for the
SMG
happy
is
medium,
looking
some
like
were
the
going for
better
Reggie.
team yet
Yeah,
for the fights.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of time, because there'll come a time
Joy le ulti
wherein
हाने तर.
items don't
That
matter.
was
You have to
Yeah.
execute on it.
not
Maybe if you're
very
to the level
good,
of
I
AP
guess.
Brennan Burmese Ghouls from earlier today,
त्यस्तो
where
साह्रो
it
CB त
actually
हुँदैन
matters
है
how
फेरि
you juggle.
जोइको अल्ट
Right
त्यस्तो
now,
साह्रो फेरि
it's about positioning. And speaking of,
2 किलमा
hey,
दुईटै
here's one
जोइकै
strength
किल
Team
रहेछ
SMG has. They can plant Stormy here, and it'll bite them less in the butt, much like how Firefly Esports has
Damn.
to commit these two, Apex and Rosa, taking the long bush on Orange.
I mean, they didn't have to actually commit, but at least they're planting them there. They have an idea that if they start moving, they can immediately punish.
And actually, by having an Angela, you have
हिल्डा
that
वेभ
space,
क्लियर गर्न गइरहेछ यार.
pushing on the other side of the
Wait.
map, and
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Team
whoa.
Fireflux knew that.
Damn.
Rosa with a stolen circling eagle, got caught right into it.
Damn.
And there's the Bennett's rage. Smooth
Damn.
with the final
Game changer.
smash, and they take one down, make it two. Alien
तर
Kenzie for
Joy
Sasha,
मरेछ,
as Team
set.
SMG gets a winning
They got 2 people
trade.
तर जोइ मरेछ.
Oh, in the grander scheme of things, they lost the retribution and they're still going. Oh, Riverboat
Wait,
coming in,
re-engage.
forcing Apex to come through. Smooth, wailing away. Not enough damage between these 4 left. Team SMG back off. Fireflux holding their ground.
Okay, they're going to need a reset here for the time being. Maybe they can
I guess that was a
It'll be
good fight
difficult,
तर
but,
SMG को लागि.
Rosa, just really nice play. He still doesn't even have to use his flicker. Again, Team SMG have missed the opportunity. Yes, they were able to get 2 kills, but
Still
now it's back to just
3k
wait
plus goal
As I
lead छ
told
यार
you before,
FF को.
Genesee, I would actually like to call him the Soul Reaper. If you look at his score, he's actually 6 out of 6 in terms of the kill. He's having 2 kills and 4 assists, as you can see, and
के
he
हुँदैछ?
puts his final
ल.
touches. Well, if we look at Team Fireflux and we wait for them until they get a Lord, we will take so
First
long.
Lord
They
हान्नलाई
actually
नै
want to take the
उयो
fight
भइरहेछ
forward,
यार.
they want to take the Lord,
धौधौ
and
भइरहेछ.
that is actually
Nobody really
justified
wants to
by having
engage
the gold
completely
lead
क्या.
and also having the control over
कमिट
the map.
गर्नै डराइरहेछ जस्तो छ दुईटै.
Pulls the trigger there. Not enough stacks, but this is a slow-paced Lord dance. Gentlemen, can you believe it? Lord evolved.
Yeah.
During the dance, he's like,
तर यो FF को अलिकति कम्प नै त्यस्तै छ जस्तो लाग्छ यार.
at least for both of these teams.
एउटालाई डाइभ
Nobody
हानेर
really
सकाउने
wants
खालको
to
छ.
be committing too hard on this Lord, because again, the engage and counter engages coming in from both
SMG
sides are
हरुको
actually
कम्प राम्रो
pretty
लाग्यो मलाई त
devastating.
खासमा.
I think, you know, Fireflux
टिम
have
फाइटको
learned
लागि
their
त.
lesson. They don't want to give any more of the lead over to Team
तर
SMG,
खै.
so Team SMG must take the initiative.
Nothing's
and
really
Genji
happening
spots
here.
Smooth
Wait.
in
Oh,
that
Lord.
Damn.
push. Coming in with
Lo,
the final
Matilda
seconds.
ले Lord
Nico
खाइदियो
with
यार.
his wins to actually take it down. Big win for Team SMG, but they do lose
Damn.
Smooth along
Arlott
the way.
feeding for real.
Fireflux
Fearing
doing
more
damage
Arlott.
control, backing off Team SMG, holding their ground here in mid.
तर Matilda
Tier
got the
1
Lord
in
यार.
jeopardy, gets taken down by the Turkish. And Sasha tries to look
Wait,
for the
I-
flank. In he goes,
Joy.
hard guard by
Oh
Stormy.
my god,
asking
damage.
for the assist, and they back off. This is a perilous engage.
मेज र मार्क्सम्यानलाई त यार डरलाग्दो ड्यामेज हान्ने भने.
Followed by a kill, and actually the one who takes that Lord was the rumor. So both junglers better luck next time. And look at Team SMG. You will see that they did recover, and that's actually the opposite of what I
Lord
said
ले
earlier
यार,
on.
tower
Team
खाइदिन्छ होला.
SMG, when they lose
एउटा
early
at
game, they
least.
don't recover well. Well, now they are answering me.
Yeah, I mean, they've been struggling to kind of set up
Push
this
हान्नु
arm
पर्ने
bar,
क्या
really
यिनीहरूले
trying
के
to, like, pull
गर्दैछ?
it out of their hands,
यस्तो
get
slow
them in
pace
that
game हो
jungle,
क्या?
but Fireflux have been doing a really, really good job at kind of like slowing it down. But now it's coming to a point where, wait, hold on.
Oh, Miko!
Nobody wants to take
Oh,
this
snap.
out.
There's a trade
no,
of the damage.
DRL
Three of
PJ.
Team SMG are obliging Fireflux.
1-for-1
welcoming
trade
them
रहेछ
with
तर.
open arms as Sasa
Nothing serious.
is fully loaded. Oh, now Fireflux on the
तर यिनीहरूको
defensive,
माटिल्डा हो,
losing
तिनीहरूको
turrets,
मेज.
top, mid, bottom,
Better
big
trade
fat
for
Raven,
SMG,
Sasha,
I would say.
And the gang pushing them back. Oh, now Stormy's feeling it. Now Stormy's just calling the shots.
He is, he
Plus,
is.
top turret
Honestly,
पनि
from
खाएको
the
थियो.
cinemas near you
So,
this
totally a
December,
better
Sasa
trade.
reloaded. I mean, the fact is that
Bottom
we're
पनि
getting
जाने
to a
भयो
point
जस्तो
where
छ.
the items are starting not to matter, and that's where we see Team SMG actually building up that confidence. It's not like we're at a disadvantage. We're coming to a point where we can actually take
SMG
one
starting to
vote
look
Well,
like a better
look at
team
Sunshine
यहाँनिर.
especially, he's the first one who
अब त.
completed his itemization, and at some point one of
Goal
these
lead पनि
Winter of
SMG को
Nature,
साइडमा भइसक्यो यार.
Wind of Nature,
Wow.
sorry,
They
can
turned
be,
around the 3K goal
a
lead so
game changer
fast.
because both marksmen have it, and if you look at Team SMG, you will know that this is the person you want to take out.
Beatrix
It's
again.
Sasa. He's the most dangerous.
If they
He
manage
is
to
the
pick off
most
Beatrix,
favorite, let's say,
खतरा
player
हुन्छ
at the team
FF ले.
currently because he is getting the assists
सिधै
for both
Beatrixलाई
Matilda
जम्प हान्दिने
and
गऱ्यो अब
Angela.
I guess.
I mean, they're not gonna let him try it out
अरू त
against
यस्तै हो.
Fireflux Esports, right? I mean, he's the
Oh,
main
Apex.
source.
Wow.
I mean, does Apex get out of this?
Hildaलाई त चेट पार्दै यार.
This
is not good, bro. This is not good. Moro. Damn, that's a very bad team fight. यो FF-हरुको लागि.
Able to get him in. DPZ by Alien. Gonna survive, but for
Lord पनि
how
आउन
long?
लाग्छ.
2-0 quick takes
20 सेकेन्डमा.
by Team SMG.
Now imagine
They're gonna
being
have,
you get shafted in lane,
दुईटा
you get
members
shafted
down,
and draft
MM
himself,
र
when all hell breaks
Rome.
loose, he is still
Game
able to
सकाउन
hold
खोजिरहेछ
some
क्या
kind of
यिनीहरूले त,
position
wow.
for his team. That's what you need in the EXP
I think they should go for Lord यार.
SMG
सकाउन
team,
भ्याउँछ
they
र
just
भने.
bounce back, they just come again
Mid
and
खाएर
just
maybe
with the
they'll go
kills.
back to
Also,
Lord.
The first inhibitor turret mid lane is now wide open for Team SMG and
Speed run हान्दै
actually
हुन्छ
looking
होला.
at the flipping tables,
तिनीहरूको
the
marksman
turning
छैन
tables,
अझै.
now they are the ones who want a team fight at the Lord and not just the Lord.
Yeah, no. Fireflux are a man down, so they force
Basha,
and
कहाँ छ
dealt
Basha?
permanent
ए,
damage
त्यो तल
as
रहेछ.
Sasa and the rest of
Nice.
SMG rush that Lord.
Damn.
That's the second
Late
turret
game मा त
this
SMG
game.
is
10
far
turrets
better
now
यार छ्या.
involved. How's the Ube looking like
FF
right now?
are
That
starting to
Lord is
lose
dealing
their
extra
shit.
damage.
It's starting to be real difficult here, especially if Sunshine is always going to get thrown out of position.
Early मा राम्रो
It's not
खेल्यो, अब
just
त
about
खै
him, it's also
न
those
pick
that
off
are
हान्न
low,
सकेछ.
right? He needs to find correct ultimates, but Saksa can run
Gank मा त
both of
चान्सै
these
छैन
heroes
तिनीहरूको.
down. So it's one of those push and pull situations, and right now the real-time win rate is looking heavily in the favor of Team SMG, despite the abysmal early game.
Well, that's
SMG
how things
looking
should be, actually.
way better
Team SMG,
at this
as
point.
I said earlier on, they have
Beatrix
that
pick off
momentum
गर्नु
and they
गरेका
have
यिनीहरूले.
used it to their favor,
तर
applying a
Beatrix
lot
सँग
of
त
pressure with these
Arlott र यो
international
माटिल्डा
strategies
त
that they have just played.
literally
Team
टाँसेरै
SMG
बसिरहेछ
so
यार.
far have learned something, and that's to recover.
त्यस्तो
from a
फेरि
really hot
डाइभ
start.
हान्ने हिरो पनि छैन त्यो हिल्डा बाहेक.
Bro, that's what I love to see. Here we go.
Circling Eagle.
Wow.
Answering back. Miko compromising.
पछाडिबाट आयो
Epic
Beatrixलाई
positioning.
हान्नलाई.
That's a final slap
Damn.
towards Mood Sunshine.
Damn.
Now the fifth
Beatrix
attack
dive
is
हान्दियो.
before he
Nice.
gets to use his ult, and now Sasa
They
gets
get
spotted out.
Beatrix,
Apex
Arlott.
takes him out. 2 for 1
Defend
so
हुने
far.
भयो
Fireflux
जस्तो छ.
with the trade. This is our base. Get
Nice.
out of my
That was
base.
nice.
As Fireflux goes ahead and takes down the Lord. Team SMG might want to check themselves before they wreck themselves.
Joey Moore is so
As
sad.
Saksha here
I
buys
feel like that was
Keyword
kinda
down just in the nick of
greedy.
time. He's still up. Now he's
Moore
down.
is Joey.
Unless where's the delay damage?
Nice.
There it is. Alien sent him home.
Good trade.
Oh, this
Wait,
that was
wow.
painful.
What
I
is
got
this
a
guy
huge
doing?
sense of PTSD. Like I've seen this happen before. at
Harass
the
हान्दैछ
top
त.
cards, and it's happening all over again. And
तर
recently,
तिनीहरूको
it's
marksman नै
it's so
मरिरहेको
very
रहेछ.
recent, right?
Marksman
Gotta
भएको
give
भए
it up
they
to
could have
Apex
pushed.
The fact that he is positioned so far up, not only giving vision, but more importantly,
ओहो,
disrupting
BI
Sasa
is
between his auto attacks,
full
and
build.
more importantly, disrupting
सबैजना
that
full build
reloading
भइसकेछ.
so
हिल्डा
key
एकजना भएको
to
छैन.
Fireflux's
नि
victory.
माटिल्डा.
The fact that we not only saw Apex
Arlott पनि
disrupt
भएको
him,
छैन
but the
रहेछ.
commitment from
Thunderbelt
Alien to
बनाइरहेछ.
ensure that it happens. Team SMG, after Saksa's
Arlott
double,
त
lose all
lastै
their
behind
damage
छ
when
यार.
Sasa dies.
I would
Kid
actually
हान्दैछ
also
मुला.
want to- I would
264
actually
छ.
applaud for Apex because he made them distracted, so distracted. The backline
Why
was
did bro
in
die
chaos.
so much तर?
Oh, circling Eagle, knocking up PNZ. Final slash already committed, plus the Puisan. So both teams
Maybe
understand.
it's
Hey, if we
time
don't spend our
to
ults, we
say
might have died here. So
goodbye.
with that said,
Cause
Team
I'm
SMG,
getting
they
pretty
respect the fact
fucking
that, hey,
tired.
we kind of overcommitted there.
Well, look, at this point, I think
Sasha.
that both damage dealers, the
हार्छ
Saksa
यार
and
यो
also
ग्याङ्कमा
Sasa,
त.
are being treated as kings because
अझै
at this
हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ
moment,
जित्दै
both
बुझेको
of
छैन
them
मलाई
can
त.
have the assistance
यो
from
FF ले
two supports and not
लाइक
just that,
बिएट्रिक्सलाई
you have
पिक
to
अफ गर्यो
focus
भने हो,
that
नत्र
team
भने त
can
त्यस्तै हो यार.
or win the favor.
ग्याङ्कमा त
So,
जित्न
at this
सक्दैन
point, I
यिनीहरूले त.
think that Team SMG is unkillable.
Beatrixलाई ठ्याक्क pick off हान्दियो.
I feel like it comes down to whether Team SMG want to fully commit, and I think that commitment condition really boils down to ultimate usage from the side of Fireflux Esports. If we learn anything from Fireflux, wait,
वा जोई डाइभ हान्न लाग्दाखेरि.
Checking into that bush.
Bro, why?
Sunshine.
झन्डै मरेको यार जोई.
Use the ult. That's a respectable amount of damage there that Saksha has to heal up.
हप्सीले ड्यामेज हान्न थाल्यो
I think
अब.
that at this point in time, Fireflux, they're waiting for the engagement of Team SMG to look to punish.
Yeah, no, they're so much better on the turn.
Do you guys think that we will see like a flicker final slash from Smooth taking everything away right now?
तर जोएको अल्टी कस्तो छिटो आउने यार अब्युज हान्न मिल्ने क्या Damn, Basha got the Lord. Hapsile पिट्यो दुईटा लग्यो यार खत्तम यो हप्सीलाई कुदाउने हिरो छैन क्या तीनटै लग्यो गयो यार SMG चेट I think
That's it. This is a big win. Just like that, and rubber bands over their side again.
They get another
3 people
kill on
lost
top of
plus
that.
Lord.
Beat down a Lord
तर बिहा
steal,
छ
a Lord take as well, despite getting pushed away by Smooth. It just was not enough. Fireflux come out on
बिहाले
top.
डिफेन्ड हान्न सक्छ होला
Everything that they've done.
भनेको
Team SMG could not answer back. Now they're inside the
nah,
base. The
GG.
first
सक्यो यार
inhibitor's gonna fall, and that might be all they need.
I think
They're defending. Oh, no
Tower
minions,
lock.
No minions, can they do it?
ल मिनियन चाहिँ छैन नि स्याड
10, Saksa in 17.
सो अनफर्चुनेट लर्ड त्यहाँ अड्केर बसिरहेछ यार
What?
Wait.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I mean, that's already one
Tight.
mortality done. It's
This
not gonna
might
stop Fireflux
actually
from
get
pushing
defended
in,
अब
but let's see if they're actually going to get greedy with it, because by the time
त्यो
that
लर्डलाई
Fireflux
धकाल्नुपर्ने थियो क्या आई मिन
most of the team
लर्डसँग
SMG is
पुस
gonna be
हान्नुपर्ने थियो त्यो
Yeah,
एउटा
2 seconds
लेन
ago
पुस
we have
हानेर
witnessed a massacre happening with the hands of Team Fireflux, and Team SMG
तर
now
अब
have
त
to bounce back, have to come
चारजना
back from that,
आइसक्यो
and coming back from
5
such
जनै
hit
हुन्छ होला
is so
एकैछिनमा
hard.
अब
Here we go. This is all 5 members of
माटिल्डा
each
आएपछि
team
त
in
फिनिस
the
हान्न चाहिँ
base.
गाह्रै होला कि
SMG coming in, Alien gonna get his immortality popped. There it is, underneath this Lord. You don't want to fight. There is a passive. The extra damage. Sunshine
wait,
from
wait.
the memory.
Hapsile बिहालाई पड्काइदियो. Never mind, GG.
Still good. The base. Fireflux
GG FF.
takes game
Nice.
1.
good game coming out from Fireflux. Just a tankier line of
Hapsile
play,
बिहालाई
easy
पड्काइदियो.
ways to actually look for these counter engagements, and more so punishing big mistakes
Damn.
coming out from the side of
Mid
Team
game त
SMG.
डुबाए जस्तो लागिरहेको थियो यार
Actually,
मलाई
once the
यिनीहरूले.
trigger has been pulled, they've been playing
तर
towards
धन्न
their own
जितेछ.
strengths, and honestly, well done to Fireflux Esports for game number 1.
They
Well.
know the limits of the Ube, and they
SMG लाई
they
जित्ला जस्तो
finessed
लागिसकेको
that
थियो.
last bit of value from sticking together and punishing what SMG was forcing.
Well, that's a game I love.
अर्लीमा क्या
Well,
डोमिनेट गरिरहेको जस्तो
who
लागिरहेको थियो फेरि
else
मिडमा
hates to see a
फल
one-sided
भयो
game? I think
यिनीहरू
it's not just me, right?
तर जित्न चाहिँ
Everyone
जित्यो
loves to see a
लास्टमा आएर
one-sided
जेस
game. So the game
Hapsile
started
पनि
with
पिट्यो यार,
the team,
खत्रै.
with Team Fireflux dominating the early game, and then
Jam
after a
लाएर.
while, Team SMG managed to recover, and not just that, Team Fireflux comes back again to take the game and to go for second match, having, let's say, a match point.
What is
I mean,
going
they're already
on?
at match point, but this is classic Team SMG.
अर्को match
shenanigans,
कहिले
right?
start
I mean,
हुने हो?
I think it did feel a little awkward to see them play in this particular manner, and I don't think they were expecting to get this many priority picks. It came to the point where it kind of overloaded what their composition was actually wanted to do.
This is too good to be true. What do we do with all of these good heroes?
Yeah, it's just the penalty of capitalism. When you
What
have
is
too much,
this,
you don't
bro?
know what to do with it, right?
Well, I think that this question was mainly asked by the
Lona
Valentina,
ni
though. She had too
Gaming
much to
chair
choose from.
रहेछ
Exactly. I mean, even though it
I
was
thought it
the
was
amount
a
of
car
mobility that
ad.
they have, the quote-unquote potential hospital meta that could have come out of this, thankfully with the meta shift, it didn't
Damn.
happen as well as it does. It doesn't change the fact that no matter how much mobility
Scam
you have,
Andira.
if you only have 2 linchpins and one of them it gets taken out when you need 2, you're not going to be able to win these fights.
Which comes back to an argument we had in the draft. The Ube is not defined by healing.
Okay.
The Ube is defined by the movements and the tactical calls you have. So yeah, you could say they don't really have an Estes, a Rafaela, a Matilda, not even an Angela. It's SMG who had that in spades. But the way Fireflux moved, the way that they always try to bait with Apex and then clap back with like 3 or 4 hiding in a bush, that's the Ube. That's what defines what makes this work.
But does that make you remember, or actually reminds you of Blacklist's Ube?
Well, I think that there are a couple of variations, and I don't know whether it's, you know, with the, well, I wouldn't say acclamation, but the changes that have occurred with the roster itself. Has RenJ kind of left an impression, the Hitman himself, on the rest of Fireflux, that it's like, maybe this is a
तर
good
if
way
Pia
of
survived
actually
long enough
evolving.
maybe they would
Okay,
have
to be
had a
fair,
chance
all types of Ube will remind you of the original, right?
Alright.
You will
Naturally.
always
Fair
be
enough.
deriving, you will always be looking at it from its main DNA. And with that said, I think
कति टाइममा हुने
this
हो
puts
अर्को
SMG in a
गेम
very interesting situation.
Yeah.
If you'll remember, the last time Team SMG was in a world championship was with
यहाँ अब एकछिन मै एमएल चलिदिन्छु अर्कोमा चाहिँ यो गर्नु पर्ला
To protect her, not even the cosmos
poor
can stop me.
itemization cost the game म त मिड गेम जित्छ होला भन्ने ठानेको थिएँ यार तर त्यो एसएमजीहरुले छ It was starting to look good for them but sadly they still lost मैले एसएमजी मै हालेको हैन I guess tournament honors रे Onic It's Onic time Spectate match for 2 minutes रे यहाँबाट नि हेर्न मिल्दो
Defensively
रहेछ
against the motions that are coming out from the side of Team SMG,
त Wow.
this now becomes a problem because you will scale at
Big
the
brain.
exact same time and not develop an actual advantage.
Why was I even
With that being
watching
said,
on
with game
YouTube
one
when
already
you can
concluded,
watch
let's
here?
have a look at our MVP brought to you by the Republic of Gamers. Give it up, hands together for the MVP of the game, going over to Tien Z with his 2-2-12 overall play style for cool, calm, and collected. But as soon as he got
Basha.
that advantage, he told the rest of his team, this is what we're going to do. 100% kill participation is going to be mine, so let's choke him out.
Well, as I told you, he is the Soul Reaper, having a kill participation of 100%. He was there during the whole thing, and also he knows how to build up his hero. So having that Radiant Armor and also focusing on the HP, the amount of HP that was so ridiculous for Team SMG to take him down, and also you would see that he went for that tanky emblem set. Going back to the highlights, see one of the best, or like the best shots that we had this game. First blood by Tennessee, and also Team Fireflux dominating the early game. Saxa as well was trying to get Ilian. He got him with the first kill. Yeah, he did get him here with the first kill. And I think that the turning point for Team SMG, let's say, was
Kill
the early
participation,
game. They couldn't recover from that
100%.
until they found
Wow.
the window, as Leo said.
Yeah, and this was a really important window as well, right? You do see that Saxa is actually scaling up pretty quick in the mid game because while
Like कति टाइममा
focus
फिर्ता आउँछ
on
भनेर
usual
चाहिँ
objectives,
छैन
just
रहेछ
go to
क्या
power farm and actually make up the loss of
I mean,
time that TNZ
when
has
does it
stolen away
resume
from it.
खालको
Once they reach that point, then comes the second problem, right? You have the droid, which is
So
already good at
annoying.
going in and out, but if you commit the heart guard and everything towards the droid, what happens to Sasa on the Beatrix?
Well, actually going back to the draft, I remember that I saw Team SMG banning that Phoebus, so they kind of wanted to go for that mobility, let's say, kind of composition, and they did. They have the Joy, and also they have the Arlet, which was like a free game for Phoebus. But here, it was the only chance the Team SMG actually had to finish the game, and it was so hard for them because of Apex coming from the back line, getting everyone, or making everyone distracted from the crystal, from the main point. Here was the only chance for Team SMG to get that base, and they couldn't have taken it. And here we see that Tennessee taking the Lord, and everything fell down for Team SMG.
It's really unfortunate to see in these particular moments because, again, I felt like SMG's biggest problem was the overcommitment and the overutilization of certain ults onto one particular target. I think if they were just a little bit more efficient with their abilities, it might have been a completely different result because, again, Fireflux, they really took advantage of these windows. Overcommit, you got no cooldowns, instant punish.
Yeah, they did get instant punish, but they could have made it somehow to just use that window, to use the opportunity to finish, but everything has settled for Team Fireflux to win the game. Let's say, I'm not so focused on the goal difference because whenever you go to the late game, it doesn't actually matter because everyone have their own items, like full items, and some of the players actually have made me wonder why did they even bring that spell, because as I remember, I haven't seen Rosap uses his flicker quite much, but let's go to the itemization. As I told you, at some point the Cold Rose Meteor and also the Wind of Nature was used by the side of Team
When is this gonna be back, bro? When? There's no timer to when this is gonna be back. Like अर्को म्याच कहिले स्टार्ट हुन्छ भनेर छैन रहेछ है participate in Guess one time. Divu, Blacklist, RRQ, BTR लाई हाल्दिउँ न. BTR, programmed to win. Maybe it's time to say goodbye, 'cause I'm getting pretty fucking tired. Starlight Fest Premium Supply, Lucky Star 2023. What is this, man? Add to calendar. Reward exchange. सबै already owned हरु छ अनि के चाहिँ गर्नु भने म चाहिँ यिनीहरु लिएर. What do I get for this shit, bro? Oh, damn. 50 rare fragments. Not bad. I'm surprised that you were a pyro. Wow. Damn. Did I already have that skin kit trial card bako? Ke bako tyo? What was that even? Brazil. La 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 la. Isko recall looks nice. Is the recall really worth? Damn, 10 draws puisa रहेछ त. That's why I got that net. Interesting. के यो ट्रायल कार्ड रहेछ है. रिकल राम्रो रहेछ तर 300 त रिकलकै अरे कसले किन्छ यार 300 मा रिकल. Rather go for the skin. What can I even buy with Eti? Yeah, I could buy a painted skin maybe. No, 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 no. Or maybe rare fragments. I don't know. There are 16 days back. I'll wait. Salis. I kinda wanted to make draws this year. Kati din baki cha 29 days. Nice. Still have a lot of time, Risa. La 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 la. Push that man, this bitch for us. The gang is what I trust. Don't argue, we don't fuss. No talking, he get touched. I can smoke my ops, cause all my ops is dust. कहिले सुरु हुन्छ यसको फेरि सुरु हुन लाग्यो क्या हो प्लेयरहरु त फेरि आइसक्यो जस्तो Looks like round 2 is about to start. La 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 la. God odds are watching, Ray. Oh my god. मेरोमा नि यस्तो 11,000 वाचिङ आयो त Spend 100 diamonds
To protect.
Na 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 na. यो गर्नै दिएन यार ब्रल नै हानिदिन्छु बरु Maybe it's time to say goodbye 'cause I'm getting pretty fucking tired साले को बम से उड़ा डालूंगा मेलिसा ने आंदी यार I don't see myself playing Guinevere or Theo.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Let's go for this. Maybe it's time to say goodbye.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! Five seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! Debuff. Didn't your mother ever tell you? Never get too close to needles? First blood.
के हुन्छ हौ है लो यसले त अल्टी पड्काइदिएर भने Too much recognition in one day.
Rules? Whatever. Somebody's got their fucking sold out.
You still stream illegally or no? YouTube मा अहिले
Look at them.
Bro,
Slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Wiped out.
no way.
Your team destroyed a turret. If only
You still stream illegally अरे भनेर सोधिराखे अयो dude.
Good girls avoid trouble. Well,
हे यो मेलिसाको अल्टीले अहिले धकेल्दैन क्या हो मार्टिस त स्वाटै छिर्छ त सिधै आएर पड्काइरहेछ यार हावा गेममे fucking trash.
has been slain. I don't trust words. They can hurt like weapons.
ओ रिचेन दिदी आउनु भएछ वाउ ओ माई गॉड
Your turn. Killing spree.
Dude, your Martis is getting into my ult so easily. It's so frustrating यार
Double kill.
हावा I am starting to want to rage so bad because that Martis is getting inside my ult. पिर्दिन्छु होला यार सबलाई Yes.
An enemy has been slain. The distance between life
अघिसम्म त म टुर्नामेन्ट हेर्दै थिएँ क्या
ally has been
लाइक M5 हेर्दै थिएँ अहिले त म्याच उ भएछ के भयो खै ल भेट्टे रे वाउ जित्तिम न पिडाइ पो खान्छ जस्तो छ हौ यो मेलिसाको अल्टी त कस्तो उ भएको यार हावा जित्नै पर्छ नाना खेलिरहेको होला तिमी हो लुका म त ज्वरो पढिरा जेरो पो रहेछ यार नाम त हत्तरिका
say stitch. An enemy
Maybe it's time to say goodbye.
killing
Cause I'm getting pretty fucking tired.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Yeah, nice.
I fulfill their needs. Fair deal. Didn't your mother ever tell you? Never
Destroy the turret.
Maybe it's time to say goodbye. Cause I'm getting pretty fucking tired. Hat. Jam जुमै पिट्दै गयो ड्यामेज दिन सकेन बिबा डु बिबे वाट के हो त्यस्तो भनेको नाना त हाम्रोमा पो होइन भने
An enemy has been slain.
Damn, nice G. Easy. Easy. Wait, Martisले सबलाई मार्नु आँट्यो क्या Damn. Easy भनिसकेपछि त
thing.
You got me.
Nice, nice G.
Victory.
म त M5 हेर्दै बसिरहेको थिएँ क्या स्ट्रिम हानेर तर अहिले ब्रेक टाइम भएछ म्याच उ भएछ अनि यो आएको भएर एक ब्रल छिर्दिएको गीतको सिङ्गर कुन गीतको
Where does my
कस्तो
resolve
गीत
come from?
कैसनवा गीत यहीँबाट हेर्न मिल्ने रहेछ म त युट्युब हेरेर बसिरहेको
And there's a DPZ.
Wait, फेरि start पनि भएर पनि 2-0 पनि भइसक्यो त। 5 मिनेट भइसक्यो रहेछ। Holy, what is up with this quality तर? Hey, better.
Like a lizard. Kenzie gets double. Sasha goes not in front of his family. And now Sunshine making the most
Damn.
of the absence of the opponent while the last Kage does the same down bot.
Bro, these people are still sticking with the same kind of comp यार
Should be able to actually crack open bots here one with no problems whatsoever, but he needs to start supplementing this, right? Billy's
M5.
getting shoved in,
This is
Opti1
M5.
already fallen. Sunshine doing a really good job, and honestly, Fireflux Esports is just playing cleaner due to their communication. Team SMG kind of looked a little like.
तर this one looks
Grand Theft Purple too.
अलिकति even अघिको म्याच भन्दा त
What's going on, Yasu?
अघि त एफएफले सुरुमा डोमिनेट गर्दै थियो एसएमजीले फेरि मिड गेममा कन्ट्रोल लिइसकेको थियो तर हारे यार त्यो त
It's
okay to stream त्यसरी I have no clue I guess it is
a really nasty job against Team SMG having everything at that moment. But I'd actually like to point out that Miko previously was annoying. And again, I would say annoying Tennessee, but he couldn't.
पहिला त पर्मिसन दिन्थ्यो है
He was really annoying.
अहिले चाहिँ थाहा छैन
Now Apex thinking about it. Should I or should I not? DPZ.
ब्रो तेरिजलालाई कहाँसम्म धकाल्दिएर यार यिनीहरूले
That's one way to bounce back.
It is one way to bounce back, but let's see how many more, because Smooth is losing his Black Dragon from the top side of the map. Bottom side going to get shoved in as well. Whoa.
I say whatever I want. I do whatever I want.
This man is using the Circling Eagle off cooldown at this point.
कपिराइट
There's no
कपिराइट
movement
लाग्यो भने
between
डिलिट
both
हानिदिन्छु
teams, so- And so far, there's nothing
Stream.
that much to speak about instead of the mistakes that Team SMG are doing. Hey,
Woi damn GG
Pops Apex with the West
Angela
like
insta
in
delete
2021.
ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurts. That hurts whenever it comes without you even noticing it. Hurts. Sasa was in a really good position.
यिनीहरूले चाहिँ जोई
and
उठाएछ
could
फेरि
find
FF ले
himself and locate himself when there was
तर FF
no
losing
vision
यार
whatsoever on him.
When was the last time y'all saw the shotgun, huh? Wait.
गोल्ड त त्यस्तो
And
साह्रो
that's
डिफरेन्स भएको छैन रहेछ
TPZ by
त
Rosa. Heartguard from Apex saving their star player mid
FF ले
laner. And now the
यसपालि
Lord
जोई र
still standing.
एन्जेला
Smooth
उठाएको
does not
रहेछ
have his Black Dragon form. Saksha holding on to his heavy spin. Can he get it down? Last turn.
यिनीहरूको चाहिँ फेभरेट नै माटिल्डा हो क्या भने
Heavy spin. Scored already. No one getting
वा
pinned down.
टेरिजला डेड
Rosa
अगेन
Rosa still
know,
good.
never mind.
Fireflux wins.
If he had that penalty zone there,
Bro.
it was a massacre gonna happen.
I mean, it's not just that.
Bot
Hold on,
ta yaar,
Saxa's got
गइसक्यो.
What the heck out here? What happened? Even Saxa as well.
And he's gonna
Whoa!
lose his
Mid पनि
purple.
भयो जस्तो छ.
That's it. He's gonna lose his purple. TNZ, you rogue, you
Wow.
scoundrel. Oh, he takes it. And now Fireflux are 2,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, it's not about the goal lead only. It's not about the kills as well. It is about the domination that Team Fireflux are applying. And at this moment, Team SMG are just listening carefully to whatever
Behind
Team
on
Fireflux
kills
has
type
to
पनि
say. Going into the
खासै
jungle,
केही होला
it's
जस्तो
easy.
चाहिँ
Going
छैन.
into the backlines, it's easy. Team
यहाँनिर.
Fireflux takes everything.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about just like gold lead, it's only a 2.1k at 8
Yeah.
minutes into the game. That's
Dragon
honestly
like
not
gank
that
हान्न
big,
खोजिरहेको
but
के
he's
गरेर
considering
यस्तो.
the EXP lead coming in from the side of
यिनीहरूको
Fireflux on pretty much every single front.
What
They
the
are
fuck is this comp,
dominating
यार?
very nicely, and this is
लापु लापु
very
र
much
तेरिजला रहेछ
what
त.
Fireflux Esports
No mage.
likes to do. That's why they're on top.
Damn,
Here
very
we go.
interesting.
Stormy stole away the penalty zone, and here they come. Heavy spin, trying to get Rosa, flickering away.
म त किन लापु लापु र तेरिजला खेल्छ भनेको त मेज नै छैन
And
रहेछ.
they're still here.
Saxa
एउटालाई
actually,
चाहिँ
every
रोम
time he
खेलाएछ.
uses
लापु
heavy
रोम
spin,
खेलाइरहेको रहेछ.
What
What
was
the
he
fuck?
actually aiming for? Every time he cannot catch anyone. By the way, by Tennessee.
Miko. All right, Dash is on now.
लापु रोम भन्दा नि
Team
ट्याङ्क
SMG clearly on
बेसमा अनि
I think that Fireflux,
एन्जेला नै
what they have
रोम
over
गराएर
Team
होला.
SMG is just better communication, right? Better chemistry,
I am
better
watching a
bonds.
stream in a
Team SMG
stream.
have been
अँ.
anti-synergizing
Sound आउँदा रहेछ
themselves, apparently,
यसमा
for
पनि.
a good majority of these games. A lot of the combinations
अघि त
that
I
work
was
smoothly
literally
and
watching it
does
on
not
YouTube.
even get close to connecting.
Yeah, the engagement, the disengaged possibility that Team SMG is having, they are not using it whatsoever. So Miko so far haven't showed us that insane play that makes Matilda one of the most banned heroes. The same thing can be said
यसमा
about
त quality
all
राम्रो
the
छैन
members
रहेछ
of
तर.
SMG. Even though they have the kills,
Game
it's a
भित्रकोमा
strategy
चाहिँ.
game after all. It's not a game about kills, it's a game about domination and forcing your brilliant
Wow, how are FF
Right now, as they start walking up to what, whoa, Kansas
doing this
has
so
a lot of
easily?
damage. He's even getting a hard guard too.
Damn, छिर्नु पर्ने थियो यार जोइ. किन निस्केको?
Penalty zone.
Re-engage.
The bravest fighter spent up
Damn.
already. Lord at a
Damn.
third of its health. And Fireflux just making space.
Lapu
The Turkish
too
are gonna
deep.
score the Lord here, and the fight continues. Saksha
तर
gets a
FF ले
piece
Lord खाइसक्यो.
of torn apart memory. Down goes Alien. One for the
Logio?
Lord. Saksha
Logena.
survived, but just barely.
Tight.
Stormy looking to punish. Fireflux disengages.
जोइ एन्जेला अल्टी
What a
हानेपछि
worthy
भाग्दिरहेको क्या.
I think it is.
I
They
don't know
still
what that
technically
was
won the
supposed to
fight.
be.
I mean, considering that Fireflux is the one ahead, it is a lot more worth it for the side of Team
Not
SMG.
so good.
They didn't get the Lord, of course, but
I don't
it was
get
never
much
going to
of
fall
it.
into their hands in the first place, considering the 4-level
Ah.
lead that Tianzi actually has over Saxa. But
यहाँ त
that
wild
got
छ
a lot
यार.
worse. Everybody was walking away. It basically
Everything
Kemper's
happens
very
so fast
Team
खालको
SMG
हुन्छ.
at this moment, we can say safely that they are
अघि त यो हप्सीले
barely
carry
but
गरे
that
यार, तर.
passive gameplay, never taken any risks,
हप्सीले
means
पिट्दिरहेको
that
late
you
game मा
will not
यिनीहरूको.
gain anything. And so far they are not taking any risk
FF
whatsoever.
भन्नेले चाहिँ एक गेम
Fireflux
जितिसक्यो.
keep on
अब
marching
Lord
with
हानेर
their troops,
ल्याइसक्यो.
will keep on going into the
यिनीहरूले
inhibitors, and actually this might be a finish even though it's not enhanced Lord. So
दुईटा
Team
turret,
Fireflux
तीनटा
with all
turret
the
खान्छ
offense
होला जस्तो
available,
लागिरहेको
with
छ.
almost all the spells available, they might finish it.
Oh. This is one good thing I think Team SMG has going for them. They have good wave clear, and they're still defending outside their base. So I'd say this is far from over.
I mean, let's see how many inhibitors that they're actually able to. Oh, Miko still going, should be getting out, no problems. But yeah, as long as Team SMG are able to kind of make
तर
sure that
कस्तो
their
हावा यार.
inhibitors
लापु
also-
रोम खेलाइरहेछ. लाइक लापु ट्याङ्क अरे. वाट इभन इज दिस? यिनीहरू चाहिँ मुख छाडेर बसिरहेछ क्या यहाँ. यहीँ ठिक छ बरु.
With the Ube, the
Much
age of
better
Ube
here.
started.
And actually, like bringing
Team SMG need to get on that train. Not a single turret, man. Own
त्यहाँको
part of the
quality
map
is
back,
so
so they
bad,
can
man.
Crawl back to get more EXP. Crawl back to get more gold. Smooth in trouble. Look at
Lo,
that long
lo,
way heavy
what is
spin.
this
The fight
gank?
just breaks out like that.
Oh my
Now,
god, हप्सीले
all
पिट्यो.
through the collapse
खत्तम.
inside the purple buff side of Team SMG. Alien traded out.
Game
for
is सकिने
gold.
भयो.
This is not looking good. Sasa down to a fifth of his health. Goes for the Nibiru's passion. Down goes Stormy. Traded out for TNC.
3-4.
3
Never
for
mind.
2.
तीनजना नै लग्यो यार तिनीहरूले पनि.
They're calling all the shots. They're in the
होइन,
driver's
होइन.
seat.
3-4-2
This is their
भएछ.
game.
You have to pay the price. You have to pay the price. And
तर
seeing
game त
that
नसकिने भयो.
Sunshine almost
Maybe they'll
completes
get
his
एउटा
items to have
inhib.
to pay that price heavily. The damage is
163
just
points रे,
unbearable
wow.
and unmatchable. No
It's the
one in
same.
Team SMG.
छैन,
I know
this
the
is
Beatrix
better.
has like a gold lead over
यो
the
smooth
Booty.
छ.
We haven't seen
तर यसमा
Sasa's
कस्तो
damage
कलर
actually have,
कस्तो
but
भइरहेको छ क्या
I didn't see him as
कन्ट्रास्ट
aggressive
लो
as
भएको
the
जस्तो है
team
कस्तो
fight
खै
as
के भएको थियो
Yeah, I mean, he was
I
already
don't
getting
get what is
attacked
going
pretty
on.
heavily. I think that was kind of on
त्यो
Smooth.
गेमको भन्दा यसमा इज
Follow-up,
बेटर
he has the
अलिकति
Petrify, he has the Furious Dive, and he had 3 targets close enough together to actually secure that knockup. I think it could have gone, it was a good idea, but the execution from the side of Team SMG was
What
a
a
little
shame,
on the low
baby,
side. I
what
think
a
Firefox,
shame.
they did get a
Could've
little
been
lucky there, but they're not going to let that happen
amazing.
again. They've kept in mind the conditions that were set by the side of Team SMG to make that happen.
Well, being
Eh.
lucky wouldn't help them enough, but as again we have mentioned how Miko
मलाई त क्या
was-
इरी लागिरहेछ नि
before Miko, let's see what's
हावातालमा
going on
के
here.
बाबा
Nothing quite interesting.
ब्यान
Rosa
स्यान
goes
भनेर
back using his penalty
3 दिन
bonus,
मेसेज गर्न
everything.
नहुने रे
And I would actually
हावा
say what
मेसेज
Smooth is
पोस्ट
this
केही गर्न
Smooth,
नहुने रे
he haven't actually
केही
shown
गरेकै
off
छैन
his
जस्तो लाग्छ
Black Dragon's form ability
फेसबुकमा नि
being
बौलायो
used to
यार
its maximum. You can
Facebook
take
has
that
some
angle
sort
down,
of
you
a
can
grudge
also
with
take the
me.
Sunshine down, but so far no dangerous gameplay happening from Team SMG.
Alright, if you're hunting the Angela down, it seems to be an exercise.
यसपालि SMG को comp is looking क्या राम्रो तर
Okay.
And that's a lot on Smooth's shoulders.
Yeah, not to mention that. I mean,
SMG ko comp looks much better.
Does go for that full commit. Sunshine can easily start kiting backwards.
And then get the Heart Guard in, and then punish Smooth. So that's what's been happening the past
Whoa.
10 minutes. Right now, that's
What the
Heart Guard
fuck?
already spent in.
Panda लाई नै
Sunshine
मार्दै लास्ट
isolating
damage हान्छ त
Apex 47. Smooth this time around going 2v2.
Damn.
Rosa answering back.
Up she
Kenzie
guards.
taking down Smooth. Team SMG backing off, retreating into the shadows of the
Marksman
own
gap भइरहेछ यार यहाँ त
And with that, Fireflux reasserts dominance. Going
Marksman
for
gap
their
भन्दा पनि
second
marksmanले
quarter
राम्रो
game.
खेलेर carry
Approaching
हान्दैछ के
half
भन्नु
health.
अब
Will SMG force
अँ,
the contest?
this
Looking
is a
back
free
now,
lord
they're
FF को
trying to
लागि
score another big one.
Yeah, this should almost guarantee them at least one inhibitor turret with the Luminous Lord going to be able to use its passive ability to actually crack.
Maybe someone
active
mass
when you really
reported.
think about it.
Message रे क्या
The inhibitor. So I think right now Team SMG,
खै
if
के
they
मेसेज
are
पठाएको
both
भएन के त्यस्तो भन्यो
think about the communication,
अब म
because so
कसैसँग
far it
च्याट
looks
गरेकै
like
याद
it's
छैन नि
very split amongst the members, and I think that
हावा
unfortunately
तालमा
Smooth's
भने
taking a good brunt of the damage because everybody's all over the place.
Yeah, everyone, they are not synchronized between each other, but having
How
that
much
gold
longer
team,
are you
having
planning
also
to
the Lord
stream?
in your
थाहा
favor,
छैन
and
मलाई
also seeing that Team Fireflux almost
म
all
त
of them got the items that they need.
छ्याउ
and
लाएर
it's
आइसक्यो
actually more than the items that they need to finish the game, but going back to the point
Giddy.
that Leo said, the Team SMG do have an opportunity to defense, having that Beatrix and also having Stormy on the balance sheet.
Here we go. Lord crashing on through mid lane inhibitor. It's just a matter of seconds before Fireflux pulls the trigger. There it is. Tornapart Memory
What a
spent in
shame,
Saksha,
baby, what a
approaching half
shame.
health. Top lane being forced in
Damn,
by Alien.
SMG comp looks better भनेको त खै त
Taking their time, slowly but
ड्रागन नै
surely
बन्दैन
out
त
of this
त्यसमा
league.
अल्टी नै छैन क्या
Synchronized minions. I would say that's
के
the
साह्रो
key
होल्ड
for this
गरेको
moment. Synchronized.
निस्क भने कहाँ निस्किने हे म आउँदिन
A wave down bottom.
कस्तो निस्क यार
You have to very clearly
म आउनै मन छैन
decide where
अब
the
त
resources are going to go. Genji already gets a hard card in him, fighting underneath their base. Sasha very low, heavy spin committed. Torn apart.
पागल
Memory.
जस्तो
Oh,
भइरहेछ
the
म यहाँ
nub! The nub of the turret enough to poison him into that weird position. And there he goes. Sunshine picked off. 4v5 with the Lord Smooth and Sasa and Miko forcing the issue. They're gonna take out Genji, popping mentality, and they're gonna take down this Joy. Where's she going? The last Kage, the killer Kage. 2 pickoffs. Team SMG still breathing.
Finally, a
कस्तो
mistake
जाउ लाग्दा यार
actually being exploited against Fireflux esports, and I mean Sunshine. I think it wasn't occurring in his mind that the stub of a broken tower can also be considered as a structure. A little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't mean that Fireflux esports is down and out just yet. It means the gold is actually coming down closer and closer together with a real-time win rate in
As in
favor
homeless
of
जस्तो
the Turkish representatives. This fight
हालत ठिक छैन मेरो
actually catch back up.
Oh, look, they're just running through mid. They have demolished tier 1 and tier 2. Up top, there was also a big fat wave escort
बिहालमा
by
छु म
Smooth. All right, it's looking like the map can slowly turn blue. Team SMG holding on.
I mean, you say that, but the disadvantage as well with 2 dropped inhibitors
SMG
on the side
Sasa.
of Team SMG. It's really important for them to actually hold those up. But considering that Fireflux has been dominating this hard, I mean, the next upcoming Lord, it's all about just managing the waves, kind of setting it up, letting it crash on top and mid side.
तर यो एसएमजीहरु किल धेरै भए पनि कस्तो उ हो
Yeah,
यार
even with the action
न
happening in the
गोल
map
लीड
right
छ
now,
न के छ यार
Takagi is still safe and sound. He haven't died one time so far, and I would actually acknowledge that Team SMG can now bounce back because we have seen them pull off more than one good defense using the ultimate.
Tara
Sasa,
Dragon was a
also
nice
using
pick.
the Saksa, not just Sasa, Saksa.
कसको
to keep the
support
minions
हो?
away. But
खै?
here is the real question.
म
Will
त
the
कसैको नि
minions
हैन
take
अहिले
the
त
Lord or not?
For the first time in a long time, it's actually a 50-50. SMG
Just यत्तिकै हेरिरह हो।
Nay, advancing. Lord slightly
मैले तर
favored side. Lord
खासमा
here at the tail end comes
त्यो
Alien.
कोइन्स चाहिँ यो
Alien.
एसएमजी मा बेट गराएको छु जस्तो लागिरहेछ
Contribution scoring.
तर
This
FF
equal
seem to be
board.
the better
He's
team
been
यार
backing off Apex and Tenzi. Tenzi and Apex, bravest fighter from Alien.
Damn,
Out of
wait,
this world.
DL पिट्यो जस्तो छ
Killing
यो
Kage.
यसपालि त
Spraying down Fireflux. Taking
अँ,
down Tenzi.
लापु
Stormy
मर्छ
goes
क्या?
down. Sunshine gets a kill. Alien
मरेन
gets his
यार।
brutality pop. Team SMG able to retreat.
Lord
On
पायो
the
तर
shade
एउटा
of the
1-for-1
tier
trade
three
भएको
bottom. Team
रहेछ।
SMG on the board.
Beautiful kiting coming out.
तिमी
from
जसको
Sasa.
सपोर्ट हो
Really,
त्यो
really
हार्छ
beautiful
मलाई
stuff,
थाहा छ रे
man. Yeah, he was gunning
अय्या,
for that. And
हो यार
unfortunately,
तर
Team SMG now
त्यस्तै
have a
bad
Lord
luck
on their
लागिरहेछ
side.
मलाई।
Stormy's not with them, but
के
at the
गर्नु?
very least, they don't have to worry about the dive potential coming out from Tenzi specifically, as well as Rosa and Alien, who both don't have Flicker anymore.
यो
Remember
एसएमजी
in the
को
last game, there was only one time that SMG could
Oh
have
my
finished
God.
this, and also this is the time that Team SMG gets to finish this.
Rosa with a penalty zone coming in.
यो एफएफ ले कस्तो पिक गरे यार तर मेज नै नहुने गरी
Penetrated in mid. Sasa.
Oh,
एसएमजी हैन
If he
एफएफ
was
ले हामी
passion, Saksha with the heavy spin, pinning down Apex
दुईटा
and
फाइटर
Alien.
लिइदिएछ
They're still going, forcing the
वाह
issue. Saksha dashing on through.
कुदेको अरे हेर न
Wins out. Smooth, putting up a wall between his teammates and Fireflux. That's a penetration that Team SMG are happy with. They back off.
Ooh, okay, so this game is going to drag out longer. We're breaking the 20-minute mark. It is 19:43 as of right of this moment. But we can see, it's clear. Team SMG, they're playing to protect the Kage. They've got the bodyguards. They got to make sure this president doesn't go down anytime soon.
Sasa's position is actually so far remarkable. It's like that's the least word to actually express.
पुरै
what's
reset
happening
हुन
right now.
लागिरहेछ।
It is remarkable. Having that gold lead
अँ।
being turned upside down and now having the lead, even let's say the balance. So
तर जोइले
so far, I would say
खतरै
something
अब्युज हान्न
like
मिल्ने
you
भएर
mentioned,
पनि
the
होला
wild card, it doesn't matter anymore.
अल्ट नै कस्तो
Gold
छिटो
lead
छिटो
or
आउँछ
even the tourists, because
तर लास्ट
one
भोल्नरेबल
single
लाग्छ यार
kill
मलाई त
everything around,
जोइ
one single
त्यो
kill
ड्यास
can
तिन
be
चारवटा
everything
चलाएपछि
hard for whomever
टक्क लाएर
lost
उयो
that
गरिदियो
kill.
भने
So
त ग्याङ
Fireflux,
हान्दैन
they
त
only need
छैन
one move to win this game,
जोइलाई
but the same case is for Team SMG. The only
त्यही भएर
need
एन्जेला पनि
one
पिक
good
गरेछ
move to finish this off. It doesn't
अलिकति
matter how many
sustain
turrets you
हान्नलाई।
have right now, just one mistake.
अघि फर्स्ट गेममा त यो एसएमजीहरूले
The minions don't.
जोइ लिएर
Hey, Tenzi,
अनि
you've been slacking on your wave management. Let me
त्यो
take
दुईटा
this
लिएको
one.
थियो क्या
You
के
didn't
भन्छ
gotta ask you, man. Pass it to
एन्जेला र यो
Where
माटिल्डा
did
लिएको थियो
SMG find this new swag?
तर
Where is
जोइ
this
र
confidence
बिएट्रिक्सले
coming from?
धेरै
Earlier, I remember
ड्यामेज
they
उ
were trapped
गर्नुपर्ने
inside their own
खालको
base.
सिचुएसन भयो जोइ
For a majority of this game,
ठिकै
they're like,
ड्यामेज
"Oh,
गरिरहेको
we
थियो
can make a really
बिएट्रिक्सलाई
good move
जम्प
here." I
हान्दै
don't
नि
have the numbers to back it up, whether it be
जोइ त
number
झेल्ली हिरो
of
लाग्छ
damage
मलाई त
or
अहिले त
just
ब्रोकन नै
raw
छ यार
stats like attack damage or even magic damage in this particular case. I think that as
Vulnerable
of right
छ
now,
तर
SMG
broken
are
चाहिँ
starting to
broken
kind
नै
of
हो
pull
यार
it together, right?
त्यो
They're
कुद्न
moving
थालेपछि
into
त
the
केही
later
गर्नै
stages of the
सक्दैन
game.
खालको
You
छ
have to be just a little bit more creative in the way that you play, but now we're following the simple protocols. We're protecting the president, keep it simple.
मार्क्सम्यानले
let the funnel
जिताको
into us,
यार अघि
and
त
then we can start
कस्तो
cutting backwards and really look for those big punishes rather than making that first move.
More than ever. Yes, you were saying.
Yeah, I was saying that there's a very dangerous thing that's happening on the side of Team SMG, and that's the wave management.
यसपालि
because
पनि
it is an
बिएट्रिक्सलाई
issue
लक
that I
हान्दियो भने
think
चाहिँ
at some
सक्यो
point maybe Fireflux
त्यही हो
will get the best use out of it, but so far we can see that Rosa is in a really
तर
good
ड्रागन
position.
भएर
Fireflux
क्या
is
एसएमजी को
positioned in
फेभरमा छ
one
जस्तो
tier,
लाग्छ
see what happens.
Oh, they
टिम
gotta
फाइट
reset
त
this, Lord. The fact that they don't know where
तर
Rosa
यु
is
नेभर नो
means it's dangerous. Because again, flickers off of the Thorn Queen. Penalty zone as well. Could be disastrous. But wait, the dance continues. Saksha holding his ground. gonna call it off.
Ooh, Sasa's on the top lane already. He showed up on the map. So Team Fireflux have to start something now. They either start dancing with that.
दुईटा
Lord or
alt
they
abuse
take it
गर्ने
down.
हिरो
Have you seen
बोकेछ
Sasa?
जोई लापु
Oh, here we go. Forces the penalty zone. Saksha holding on to the heavy spin. In comes Alien. Raven Spider spent in already.
भेट्यो जस्तो छ लापुले
Eagle calls it back. Lord slowly getting pulled over. The Team SMG
भेटेन।
side. And it's approaching half health. 4 members for Fireflux visible. TNZ drawing back up. The dance continues. Lord, less than half health here. Where is Team SMG's damage source? TNZ spots out Sasa. Lord here, less than half health this time around, taking their time.
तर जोइले त्यस्तो राम्रो डाइभ हान्नै सकेको छैन यार
Longer.
यिनीहरुको
Saksha now reacquires his immortality. It continues, looks like Fireflux.
रेत्री ग्याप
Twice bitten.
रेत्री ग्याप हान्नु पर्यो अब
Thrice
जोइले
shy.
यहाँ
This game is extending for way too long. TNZ, thinking about it. Black Dragon.
ड्रागन
form,
उडेर
looking for the
आइसक्यो
combo.
ओ
TNZ
रेत्री ग्याप
scores
हान्दिरा
it
यार
right underneath, and
साँच्चीकै
they're looking for the pop-off, looking for the kill, and Rosa gets his immortality taken out.
तर
Sasa still
भेट्यो।
doing a lot of damage. Down goes a Thorn Queen.
तेरिजलाले
The
भेट्यो।
Queen is down. The Queen is
Lord
down.
त खायो,
Fireflux
तेरिजलाले भेट्यो।
down a man. It's a 5v4. Team SMG gonna melt this Lord in mid.
Man, what a beautiful dance that was, but now it's going even deeper as they start to push
Oh,
forward!
the passive of the Lord is helping Fireflux deal more damage. Alien here, the Vanguard, the sides here, Stormy and Smooth need to pick their fights very specifically. Saksha,
हप्सीमुला पाण्डालाई पिटेर बसिरा।
HP and a dream still here. Waves crashing through. Fireflux Esports, they smell blood in the water. Smooth and Stormy
Oh,
in trouble.
Valen लाग्यो।
TNZ gets one. It's a 4v4. Lord still
तर
alive.
डिफेन्ड हुन्छ होला यो
Norman's
त
health still in. Nico with a circling eagle. As it goes, Lord still standing. Saksha still here.
यो त
Sasa
इन्डेबल
dealing a lot of
लागेन।
damage. Team SMG defense.
Sunshine just
Unless
got his
somebody
hands
makes
lost,
a
and even
play.
you can see that some of them have turned to use the freeze items, but Team
एउटा recall
Fireflux,
हानिरहेछ
they
फेरि।
got the chance to reposition and also reset their
ए,
own
Angela
and
रहेछ।
also engage and
Angela त
re-engage
आइहाल्छ।
again and again and again. Fireflux gets back to the driver's seat.
Yeah, this is quite a difficult game here.
Best of 3 त होला नि हैन यो त
Penetrate the battle lines coming in for the side of Team SMG. There's just so much counter.
Oh,
Oh,
Saksa!
Here we go. An early heart guard. TNZ tries to find
Damn,
Sasa.
Bia dead.
Sasha
अब चाहिँ
finds and down goes
भनेको त
Sunshine,
never
down goes
mind।
Sasa. 1-for-1 trade so far underneath.
हैन यार,
It's
ड्रागन पनि
the
मोड्न
three
आँट्यो।
This is looking good for Team SMG, but Fireflux holds their ground.
ड्रागनले पनि
Fireflux
ब्रोडी
taking
लक
down the
दिएको
last
थियो।
bastion.
तर
Team
त्यो पनि
SMG no
मोड्न
longer
मोड्न
has
आँटिरहेको छ
inhibitors.
झन्डै।
And now Stormy back on the map.
Endeavor
He
त
wants a
छैन,
match, he
I
wants a
guess।
fight. Miko coming in with a circling eagle, and they're dealing a lot of damage. Is this the right kind though? Heart guard.
Wow.
Penalty zone coming in. Stormy gets taken out. Alien
Wow.
still stands. Alien goes down. Gets the immortality pop. Smooth here still alive. Has
Wait,
immortality
लापुको
as
HP
well.
कसरी बढ्यो यार त्यत्रो?
Saksha and Miko still here.
End हान्दिन आँट्यो जस्तो छ त।
Minions slowly walking in.
Never mind।
Fireflux feel it. It's just
जोई फेरि
Saksha
ball
and
on थाल्यो।
Miko left. Ladies and gentlemen, the
GG।
Turkish have done it.
सक्यो यार।
The Turkish are going to be taking the
Damn।
series in a sweep.
oh my God, 2-0. Well done, Fireflux
जोइले बोला
Esports,
हानेरै सकाइदियो।
really pushing the limits of
Best of
Team
3 हो भयो त,
SMG,
जिते
and
हार्यो
more
FF हरुले,
importantly, coming
2-0।
up through a war of attrition. Attrition! The bodies, the items being purchased, they maxed out everything until you had no more resources. There is only one result left.
A full sweep that looks exactly like a replay from the first game, dominating the early,
Turkish
losing the
रहेछ
mid
यिनीहरू
game,
त,
and coming
Turkish
back at the
smooth।
late game. That's what we have just seen, ladies and gentlemen. The winner for this match is
सकेछ।
Team Fire.
Best of 3 नै हो रहेछ।
Now they get to do whatever they want, or not get to do whatever they want, but they have got whatever they wanted today. A full sweep, that's a thing in the early stage.
You know what? Maybe the commenters on my YouTube videos were right. Maybe I do not understand Fireflux. And now I've learned. Now I know. Now I know.
I have to admit, this team is truly patient. They are they can wear you out so easily with the amount of fighting, especially with a base fight like that, especially on that defense. Oh my goodness. Should it have been like that? Questionable. But did they come up on top? 100%.
But
म त अघि यहाँ गाडीको एड आएर होला भन्ठाने त गेमिङ चेयरको रहेछ भने
You
क्या
were predicting
comedy
it
लाग्दिरहेको
for, and well, for all intents and purposes, you're absolutely right. But it was a 2-0 and not a 2-1. We definitely
got me
had,
there.
yeah. I mean, we did have higher hopes for the side of Team SMG, but Fireflux, they have put up an incredible performance thus far.
अब अर्को
They
आधी
actually
घन्टा
deserve
पुराउने
that
होला
victory because they came back and dominated the game, and we will get to see now the MVP of the match. I would say
MVP
that
song.
it was definitely on the side of team Fireflux. Teneze, yeah, Teneze. He did really good on that. The Joy, and again,
म त
he
Zong
is
MVP
the
देखायो
sole
भने त
reaper,
कहाँ
having a kill participation percentage of 92%, and not just
अघि नि
that,
यही MVP
his
भएको थियो यार, अघि
maximization
बासा
really
खेलेको थियो,
really
अहिले
worked on that
जोईमा।
penetration, and he also
Jungler
got the
God
extra
जब क्या।
damage. Sometimes we have seen him with the immortality, sometimes we have seen
तर
him with the
यिनीहरूको
freeze,
कस्तो
but
slow pace
what
थियो
was
यार,
actually
first
most
match त।
fascinating to me was the times that he chose to engage.
Dude, everything that Fireflux did was for
यो चाहिँ अलि
TNZ
छिटो
to
fight
win that
लिएछ।
house, right? Even their mid laner, even Rosa was
First
like, you know
match मा
what?
त यस्तो
I
slow
see
थियो।
ya. I'm gonna pick up the Terizla. Let's do it.
दुईटा टर्टलसम्म
We
त
can see this
0-0
in
खेल्न
the
जस्तो
highlights brought to you by Grab Unlimited. And personally for me, that's the thing. It's the small micro mechanics that they're really taking into account. And once the ability is down, that's when they look to pounce.
Fireflux at this moment, they were losing a lot to Team SMG, and I think that this was the moment where Team SMG could have actually dominated the early game, but they couldn't use the best out of both worlds. They couldn't get the best out of this trade, and we can see here that again and again and again, Teneze is the Soul Reaper taking whatever he wants. Sasa with a really clean play we haven't seen for a long time. That Kage is here. He haven't died for he just died one time actually, the shutdown and the late game, but having that mentioned, it was a long game and he was with a great and amazing performance. Saxa won again and again and again. He was trying and he managed at some points to take
यसपालिको
the load
ग्याङ्कहरू
down.
चाहिँ
Here we have to
जोस
see the
खतरा
messy,
ग्याङ्क
the
भएर ल।
nasty team fights where Team
5v5
Fireflux
फाइटहरू
have
धेरै
used
भएको थियो।
their gold lead in their advantage
अघि
and
त एउटा
couple of kills.
टिम चाहिँ पिक अफ खालको, अर्को चाहिँ ग्याङ्क हान्ने खालको भएर होला। टिम फाइट नै भएको थिएन खासै।
I'm expecting them to have a level of polish.
Chao
I'm
लाग्दो थियो।
expecting all these global teams coming here for the international to have that level of polish. We didn't get to see that here, and it's clear that at least for Fireflux, they've done this long enough, they've been together long enough to have it naturally.
Exactly. And say what you will about Turkey being a developing region. Nah,
GPM
man,
भने
the
चाहिँ के
play
रहेछ
style
यार?
and the execution that they're showing here, come on, that's a mid lane Terizla. That is understanding of gameplay and mechanics unlike anything I've seen in a while. So that alone gives me, you know,
Wow.
the vibe that Rosa should be the secondary MVP, should be the silent worker, in addition to Apex 47, of course.
I would actually, in this game, I would give an MVP for sure for Sasa, but if you got to watch the MTC, they were dominant, and now seeing and watching the M5, they have dominated the game, but they were challenged to the limit. But they got again to 0, and that was a
13,
gold sweep.
13,
As I
13
said,
K
there's
people
nothing to
watching.
say about the gold
Wow.
difference. There's no gold difference
13
whatsoever,
everywhere.
but it was clean for Team Fireflux for a really long time because they had all the
ल
lures
गएँ
and
म चाहिँ
only
अहिलेको लागि।
one turret was
पछि आउँछ
on the
यार,
bot lane.
ML
So Team
हान्न,
Fireflux to
probably।
a point were dominating Surge
च्याउ लाग्न थाल्यो।
since, the early game. So
Not very
is there something
interesting
special
games.
here? No, Akai going
Bye
with
bye.
the tank